channel, and today my topic is all about volcanoes. Have you ever wondered how volcanoes erupt? How volcanoes form? In this topic, you're going to learn all about this. Volcanoes have been on Earth since its beginning. Volcanoes are formed when two parts of crust which are cracked try to slide past each other, but instead it's too much pressure and that part of the crust will slide up because of pressure. Eventually, magma might get into a chamber and this can result in a volcano. First, I'm going to talk about the erupting magma. Magma is the hot, flowing liquid that's inside a volcano. In this picture, the magma is the orange part. And there's usually a magma chamber, or a big storage space filled with all the magma. Then there's cracks and fissures in the volcano. They look like this, and there's cracks and fissures because maybe the rock can't withstand the heat, so that's why there's cracks and fissures for the magma to leak out. Then we have the long channel, which leads up to the top. And when this channel erupts and when the magma comes out of it, it creates a big gas bomb. Some, as you can see, are so big that it can be seen from space. This is a satellite image of a volcano explosion that happened. As you can see, it's really clear and you can see that really big funnel cloud going up into space. That debris can remain for a long time before it finally rains down again onto Earth. Now I'm going to talk about this big volcano complex. This is 5 volcanoes overlapping each other, and this is pretty cool. And this is probably formed because there's 5 volcanoes and the crust has 5 volcanoes forming together at once, which creates 5 overlapping volcanoes. This is in Java and it's called the Tengger Complex. Then I'm going to talk about volcanoes, the lava in the volcano. There's different types of lava in a volcano, as you can see. In Hawaii, the liquid in a volcano tends to flow slower than the liquid that flows out of other volcanoes. Fast-moving liquid has high temperatures, and it usually flows down long hills. And that's how some types of volcanoes form. Then there's another type of lava, and this is a picture of the other type. It's Pahoehoe. And Pahoehoe is found in Hawaii, and most of Hawaii's volcanoes have this type of liquid flowing out. It has low temperatures but high silica, which is a type of chemical. Meanwhile, when it cools off easily, forming this glassy structure. So if you peer close enough at this, you can see a layer that's forming even when it's still very hot. This type of lava will cool very, very, very easily, so that's why it doesn't make it far from its vent that it exploded from. Now I'm going to talk about these types of landforms that you can see in a volcano. This is black lava, and this is called igneous rock. Igneous rock used to be lava that flowed out of a volcano, but it dried up. Everything has to dry up, and this is what it looks like when it's all cracked and it forms into igneous rock. When the magma cools quickly on the ground, it forms these very uneven structures. And this is It's very fast flowing, and as you can see, it's already trying to dry up. And this is the lava that still remains. The types of volcanoes are easy. First, we have the shield volcano. The shield volcano looks like a big, gigantic, vast area, like this one. This is Mauna Kea. These types of volcanoes typically tend to have wide and fast-moving or pyroclastic flows. That means that the lava moves very fast against it. That's what forms the very wide and broad structure. Then we have the stratovolcano, and a great example of this volcano is Mount Fuji. Mount Fuji also has very fast-moving liquid, and when it comes down, it all drains at the end. So that's why you can see that the ends of the volcano are larger than the top. It's more wider. The more common type of volcano is the cinder cone, and the cinder cone is the common volcano that you see. Usually, you can see these volcanoes everywhere if there's a volcano area. When a cinder cone erupts, there's just dust that flies upwards into the air. Then at last we have the dome volcano. And the dome volcano, an example of this is St. Helens, Mount St. Helens. And the dome volcanoes are like a crater with a volcano inside. This forms because of slow-moving magma. When the lava doesn't move fast enough, it slowly just piles on top of each other. So when this volcano used to be a steep cliff and hill, the magma that was flowing out of it slowly started piling up on each other, and that's why it forms this dome-like structure. And it crystallizes even before almost leaving the vent. The last thing I'm going to talk about volcanoes is a caldera. A caldera forms when a volcano becomes extinct. So imagine a volcano erupting the last of its magma from its magma chamber. Now there's barely any magma left. Then as the remaining lava or magma cools down, it becomes igneous rock. That means everything has hardened and there's no liquid flowing inside the volcano. Then we have a caldera, because a caldera is formed when the volcano collapsed and there's rain that rains down into that collapsed area, like this. And this forms a crater lake, which is usually a lake that forms in that space that the volcano collapsed because it was under pressure. Thank you for listening. Volcanoes is a very interesting topic because we still don't know a lot about them. Have you ever encountered a real volcano? I haven't. Let me know in the comments if you have. I hope you enjoy listening to my channel, and I want you to like and subscribe.